All right, this is the Young Electric 2 e-bike bike carrier. It comes not assembled. You have to assemble it. It comes in a nice box. It's really easy to do. Just follow the instructions. It's super sturdy, and I'm going to show you some great features that it does have. So it does come with a foldable ramp. You can store this in your vehicle. There's not a place on the actual rack to place it, to carry it. It does come with 2 little hooks on here. I'm going to show you really fast. They attach right into there. Nice little ramp to get the bike up. So with this being a rack that can hold 2 e-bikes, your e-bike could technically weigh up to 100 pounds. So this rack will hold 200 pounds with both bikes on it. I'm about 200 pounds myself, and it's super sturdy. It's a strong, reliable rack in that aspect right there. So let me show you how to roll a bike up onto here. Got these nice ratcheting straps here, as well as this. You can adjust this piece to fit the bike tire when it's on here really well. So with the single bike that I have, I'm going to put it on this back rack here, this back splot, and then show you how I would attach it there. So undo this front one here, and then when the bike is on here, I'm going to pull this piece up here that will attach to either the top tube somewhere or the seat tube. It's up to how big the bike is frame-wise, but this is totally adjustable in the aspect of you can run it anywhere up there. And then if you want to run this on a horizontal or vertical bar, this piece will pivot here. So let me show you how that. I'm going to roll a bike up onto the ramp there. Just like that. This bike is not that heavy, but once again, you could use a bike up to 100 pounds. So there it is, that rolled up on the rack there, fell into the front little piece here. So now I have a little bit difficult time with that being already down here, because I need to pivot the bike back a little bit, and then right there I can bring it in, and I'm going to actually put it on this this bottom tube here. Actually, I'm going to go on the top tube there. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit and then bring it back a little bit right into there. So this whole piece will pivot along here. I got to just lock it down to that height that I need it at. Right there. Run this ratcheting strap, and I'm going to pivot now this piece to accommodate that horizontal piece there. So there it is. That's just the one attachment that I have on there right now, and it's super sturdy. It's not going anywhere. So to make it more sturdy, you get your 3 points of contact is going to be around both tires then. It's going to slip through here. You can hear it ratchet on there. Pull that down tight. You got some nice protection here against the rim. You don't have to worry about damaging any kind of rim. If you have a carbon rim, anything you want to worry about there. This piece now is snug into there. That could be adjustable if you needed to move it. And then just like this, reach around the outside here, and then pull that. So I'm going to take this ramp out of the way here and carry that with you in the vehicle. Nice folding ramp, helps you get, if the bike was super heavy, you know, 50 pounds and above up to the 100. So each bike is going to be 100. Super sturdy. So that's all attached onto there. That's not going anywhere. So, and that's just the back portion of this rack. So it does fit a 2-inch receiver. I'll show you those really close-ups down there. And then it does fold up when the bike is not on here. So let me take the bike down and show you how it folds up. So once again, super sturdy, super heavy duty. I'm going to undo the wheels first here. And this top piece. Just like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up off there and lay it down over here for now. And then put this piece down. So there it is, all flat. Let me actually, yep. So now up here in the front is a handle that with this locking mechanism, it will not move up or down until you release this locking piece right here. That allows you to pull this handle to then activate it up or down. So if I had a hatchback and I needed to get into the hatchback right there, I can, with the bikes on it, can lower it and then pull it up there. Now it's level. That's how you would travel with it with the bikes on there. And then when you want it up out of the way, once again, you push, like, pull the handle right there, and then it locks into position. So that's not going anywhere once it's all locked in there. To make sure that this handle does not get pulled mistakenly, you can put the pin in there to lock it down, so there's no way that that will open on you. So this is the Young Electric 2 e-bike bike rack setup. Once again, it goes on the 2-inch receiver. It does come disassembled, so you have to take some time and put it together. The instructions are really easy to follow. A lot of adjustments that you can make once a bike is on there, depending upon your size of bike, you know, where the tire will land. And then obviously, I can show you on this one a little bit easier because it's facing you guys there. So if you wanted to pivot this horizontal or vertical, and then use the strap to go around the seat tube or the top tube right there. So, and it's got some nice cushion around the bike where it's going to come in contact with your bike. You have a lot of these rubber little protection pieces there. That pivot's really good. So no matter if you have a slanted tube, it depends upon like the angle of the tube there. So there's that. And then when these are up out of the way, or not need to be out of the way, you can just pull them up. So once again, it holds 200 pounds. So 100 pounds for each bike. So it's a nice, simple, easy to use rack that can be stored inside a garage when you don't want it on the vehicle that you have it on. And once again, it fits a 2-inch receiver. So take a look at it. Thanks for watching. Check down in the description below for a discount. And thanks for watching.